All right, welcome back to Greasy Corner Garage. Here we are at Concord Cars and Coffee at Charlotte Motor Speedway. There is a bunch of people here. Look at it, look at all them cars. See what Hendrick brought out, some Ferraris. And then I got a good friend here brought out a Vega. I want you to learn about it. So as we get over there, he's gonna talk about it. But as you know, as usual, passing out some Bibles, Greasy Corner Garage. See, we got the Zephyr here. So let's just start in the front and then we'll walk that way. As you notice, all the classics always park over here to the left to be stage right. Check that out. That car's sweet. And so right here is William Wilson. William, you want to tell me a little bit about your car? A little bit about the past of it and all the racing history?
Oh yeah. It's still a record down here in Greer, South Carolina, back in 74.
74?
Yeah, Cedar record.
Wow.
Jim Owen was on it then.
Oh, okay.
But it was red metal flake, and I changed it over. I bought it from him in the 74. He had stopped racing it.
Wow.
I just got the body.
Yeah.
And I did all that full length chassis and everything. Got 427 in it. Side loader.
Side oiler?
Yeah.
So it's a very rare motor.
Yeah.
How much power is it making?
Right at 8.
800.
Yeah.
Wow. So she runs fast. She's quick.
Oh yes, she's quick.
She's quick. And you still racing?
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. All right. That's wonderful. I mean, I really appreciate you bringing it out today. Let me give everybody a look. Let's walk around it one time. So yeah, like you said, it's a home and a Moody car. Bought it in 74. See, it's got 690s on it. They call it a little shaky because when it gets moving, it is a little shaky.
It had a whole Moody cam in it.
It's got a home and a Moody cam in it?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what makes it sound good.
Yeah. That's why I got the stick on the side.
So yeah, y'all stick to the end of the video. When he fires it up, we're gonna make sure we record it. We gotta get that thing. It sounds beautiful. Hey, I appreciate you, William. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
And there's the Zephyr. So check out this Vega right here.
Yeah, what about this Vega?
I don't know, y'all tell me a little bit about it.
This is my man Jack's car. Tell me what year this car is, sir.
This is a 1977 Chevy Vega. We raced it a little bit. It's all street legal. She run 10-0s in the quarter. It's got a 6.0 motor in it, carburetor on E85.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
And how'd you come about the car? What's the history of it?
Well, I had this car had this car about 30 years.
Okay.
And a friend of mine told me about it. He used to have a 4-speed, used to be a stock 350 in it. And then we took it out, me and my son, and we started setting it up for racing.
Wow.
So it's been racing. It's a pretty fast car. It runs good.
Tell us what you enjoy most about the car and the car shows and the experience.
Well, I like it because it's something different.
Sir.
You don't really see a lot of Vegas. Most all the Vegas are cut up and tub, but this pretty much looks like a stock Vega. And because of the way it looks, it catches a lot of people by surprise because they don't believe how fast it is.
Right.
Yeah.
And then when you're out in the street, at the store, the gas station, what's the feedback you get from, people?
Oh, I get a lot of attention with it. One of the biggest attentions I get a lot of women come up to me and say, "Man, I had a Vega back in the day." So I meet a lot of women with this car. Believe it or not, it ain't the prettiest thing on the lot, but it gets a lot of attention.
Hey, that's
and when it's
that's
running,
right.
it's got its own sound. It's got its own sound.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully here at the end of the day, we'll be able to hear it.
Yeah. I'll be probably pulling out here in about 25, 30 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
Well,
thanks a lot.
Thank you,
man.
Mark.
I really appreciate bringing it out. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank
We're
you.
going to put you to work, man. You done well. You done good. That's great.
Okay, all right, thanks.
All right, thank you. Check that out. Impala. We got some bands. Beautiful Mustang here. This is one of my customers. It's fuel injected. Holly runs the ignition, runs the fuel. This car is a driver. It's got I believe it's got a 4R70 in it, so it cruises on the interstate. We did some gear work to it, changed the gear, and he's out enjoying it now, and I love to see that when work on a really nice car and then it works out, you know. Hey, how you doing, bud? You doing all right? That's cool. That's cool. So I keep hearing about this Corvair over here. They're like, you got to go check it out. Look at that.
Very good swell.
It's got 4 carburetors on it. That's a lot of tuning going on there. That is cool. That's the owner right here. You want to tell us a little bit about the car? I hate to interrupt.
No, go ahead, man. Hey, good talk to you, man. Good job, brother. Good job.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate you, man. So, sir, yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm Matthew with Greasy Corner Garage.
Okay.
We were just over here. We got a few different buddies here, and they were just telling me about the car, and they keep on telling me to walk over here and check out this Corvair.
Yeah,
I know I seen you at Gibson Mill last.
Yeah.
I think I got you getting in the Batmobile.
Right.
Yeah.
I was just telling the guy about that, my little venture with the Batmobile. But,
Yes, sir.
66 Corvair, I restored it. Took about 3 years.
Okay.
Engine's basically stock. It's the 140 version with 4 carbs.
Yes, sir. What kind of carburetors are those?
Those are Rochester, but they're factory.
That is factory.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it came with 4 carburetors.
Came with 4 carbs.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Like I said, that's the 140 setup. There's a base setup 110. This is the next stage up, and then the top line is a turbocharged 180.
Wow. Okay.
Corsa model. But I
Well,
did all the body work, the mods in the front.
So you did the work yourself? You
Yeah.
painted it and stuff?
I didn't paint it, but I did all the body work.
Okay, you did all the body work. Did all the mechanical on it?
Did all the
I
mechanical.
love that when we see a guy build a car with his own hands. I love
Right,
that, you know.
right.
And it's nice to see that where you certain areas that you don't know about, and that's what all mechanics, car guys got to come to a conclusion that we can't do all of it perfect. We
Right.
got to be able to ask some another professional to come in.
Exactly.
And a lot of guys have too much ego for that. So
Yeah.
I love to hear that.
Yeah,
you know, where
the paint aspect is usually something
Oh, yeah.
out of most people's wheelhouse.
that's something you got to
But-
do a lot of and be always doing it
Right,
to be
but-
really well at it, do good
Right.
at it.
But if you take your time, the body work, if you just take your time and be methodical about it, you can get it done.
Yes, sir.
Like adding the rear splitter.
Yeah, let's look at it.
That's all body worked in. And,
Oh, wow. Okay.
Front I designed. I don't know if you looked at the front.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's walk around there and give a little peek. Yes, it's got custom console with it.
Yeah.
It looks pretty good.
Console from scratch.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, look at that splitter.
Yeah.
Look at the flip flop in that paint. It just changes as you walk around it. Man, that is so cool,
Little
man.
green in it.
Yes, sir. Well, man, thank you for your time, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Like, nice
Yeah,
to meet
man.
you.
Hope I can catch it when it cranks up here in a little bit.
Yeah. Come film it while it's running.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh yeah. Yeah, you never know what you're gonna see. It's 396 right here, big block. That's cool. It's a race car. Now I'm not gonna walk around today, go to every single car. I wanted to show off a couple of those guys' cars. There's my buddy Bill's car. He's had that car since I think the 70s, something like that.
Well, I need to get to my house.
Got some fast Chevys right here.
They're slow.
Ah, come on, man, come on. Yes, they're sweet. They're sweet.
No, that's not cool. Got me on camera.
There's the King Cobra. He was at the Ford show. How you doing, man?
Doing good, sir.
I'm Matthew. I caught your video. I caught this car on video up at the Ford show, and it's done really well. It's like 70-some thousand views on it.
Yeah.
It was the blue Fairlane and then your car cruising through.
Yeah.
Yeah, go check it out. Greasy Corner Garage.
Okay.
All right, man. Yeah, I love that. The Plymouth Valiant. That's odd. That 37 Ford right there is for sale. It's got a Fat Man chassis. It's got an EcoBoost 2.0 liter. That's odd. Look at that. That's probably pretty neat to drive. Wow. That's cool. There's old C10 here. Look at the tag on the front. He's the King of Kings. Jesus saves, Lord of Lords. He's the Alpha and the Omega. Yeah, come on. All right. That 454 Chevelle right there, the red with black interior. Wow. That car is immaculate. Look at it. What did it cost when it was new? $4,372. Malibu, that's what it says on it. Bought in Atlanta, Georgia. Wow, cranberry red. Check that out. There's the 3855 on that one. There's the book on it. It's fully restored. Dang. That is nice. Now look at the paint on this thing. Wow. I hope when we paint this, finish that Mustang, it's going to have paint like that. 409 in it, fully built. Looks like it got a lot of billet parts on it. That's a manual too. That's sweet.
And you got the intake air temperature, which is the IET.
Look at the rubber on that.
No, it's weird. It's its own stuff. It's its own stuff. This serpentine kit is actually designed for a thing like that.
The General Lee. So that's all the classic cars, and that's the classic car section. We're gonna walk over here and see what old Rick Hendrick let somebody bring out. over here and see what we got.
Speedway. So John, get things in position here. We want to remind everybody too, while we have your attention, first up, free over here is the drawing for the 800 you see here by the stage. Going up to winners today.
I don't really have a heart for now.
Our racing experience. So that comes up at 10 a.m. The other thing is, while we have your attention, no cars and coffee, Charlotte Motor Speedway. Here in September, Foodie Land is coming into the fan zone. That entire week.
They brought their own. But it's also
Well, look at the semi. It matches the cars. Look inside of that thing. Wow. I couldn't crawl there and see it, but I'm sure it was pretty cool.
So if you want to know more about Foodie Land, you can find them online. Information and tickets available there.
Look at that monstrosity.
Anyway, Foodie Land comes in here in September. No
Good
cars
gosh.
and coffee. September.
That's crazy.
It is.
Bro, I don't know, bro. I'm sorry.
We'll stop. We want to mention one other thing. It makes 130.
No, I don't think
But obviously it's filled.
Down right there.
So I think we're going to conclude it there because it's just a sea of new cars. So I'm not going to roll down through there. I appreciate every one of you making these videos so successful. It's really been on the uptick. I just appreciate each and one of you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you so much for supporting me in my business. So y'all have a blessed one, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next one.
And the car's proud owner, Joe Kluter.